way for a bit of snow. Tonight, the Metro making the best of this, as Mike described, wacky weather. And here he is, Mike LaPointe.
I'm not wacky, though, right?
No.
Okay, thanks, John. Weather-wise, it's been very wacky and crazy today. Right now, nothing going on. Take a look at our Doppler 6 radar. Quiet. Roadways are still wet from the rain, but the snow, it's snowing up toward Norfolk. Just had a few reports in. Very close to 3 inches of snow has already fallen in that area. And that, again, will be tracking down in our direction here overnight. So, again, quiet conditions, but this low pressure center has to move across into the east. It's off to our east right now, but it's going to draw and pull everything in our direction. So you see this out here. That plus what's going on down here will be on top of us as we go toward, let's say, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and should fall in the form of some wet snow. Temperatures are critical. Right now, we're still looking at readings above 32 degrees, so no freezing out there at this time. But once that snow moves through, I do expect some icy spots to develop. And by tomorrow morning for your morning commute, we're talking about some snow here across our area. It will taper off in a hurry. Skies mostly cloudy with temperatures again hovering right around 32. We'll talk about how much snow and what you can expect for the Easter weekend in a few minutes. John? All
right, we need to know that. Thanks, Mike. And you heard Mike talk about that snow we're about to get. As city crews prepare now for clearing our streets, others are without power. And Lena Tillett has more on the storm's damage.
Strong wind, heavy rain, and even hail. The storm hit the metro in a hurry. As swiftly as it came, it left. But for some North Omaha neighbors, the damage was done.
You can see the transmitter on the ground back there.
Dwight Lewis says he was sitting in his house when he heard a loud noise.
We did hear a little hail, little pebbles falling down, and then we just heard a little wind, and I just thought some wind might have knocked something down, and before you know it, all the power was off.
This massive tree branch knocked down a transformer in his neighbor's backyard, shutting off power to several nearby homes.
Lewis says when the tree came down and the power went out, he then heard a loud snap. That's when he came out to his backyard and he saw that his wires are down as well.
Complicating the neighbor's dark situation, this bizarre weather system is now expected to bring snowfall overnight. Omaha street maintenance engineers telling WOWT 6 News all the city's plows will be out in full force.
March, April, you can't ever give up on it, and don't ever want to get caught sleeping, so we're watching the forecast and we're ready for it. With the spring storms, there can always be a lot more moisture that comes in. You can get more, you might have to adjust quickly.
Lewis says he might now have to adjust as well and stay with family to stay warm. He describes Nebraska weather as this.
I mean, it is crazy. I mean, what was it? Monday, it was almost 65 degrees.
Now back here live near 46th and Reddick, and as you can see, crews are still working to restore power here in this neighborhood. Neighbors tell me the power's been out since about 4:30, so it's going on 6 hours now. But an OPPD spokesperson does tell me they hope to have this power restored by about 10:30. That's obviously coming up pretty quickly. But John, OPPD also tells me they're now bracing for overnight and all those strong winds that are headed our way.
We appreciate the work they do in tough conditions. All right, thanks, Lena Tillett reporting live.